share the screen.
No introduction.
Live.
Hi, we are live. Yes, over to you, Dia.
So, hello everyone. Today's Socratic dialogue, we are going to talk about our idea of India. So, before the teams engage into pitching their ideas of India, I would encourage everyone to introduce themselves.
Okay, I'll go first. Hello everyone, I am Samitra and I am from team Innov Nation and I work as a data champion for UVL.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep Singh and I'm a part of Team Innovation and I work with Team Mashlow.
Hi everyone, I am Ravinder, part of DT Thon Lab, presenting Team Innovation.
Hello everyone, I'm Janvi Shukla and today I'm presenting Team Innovation and I'm part of the Inclusion Lab.
Hello everyone, I am Simran and I am from the team of Bridge Builders and I am working here as industrial psychologist.
Hello
Hello
everyone. I'm Surya. I'm a part of Thought Leadership Lab, and today I'm a part of Team Bridge Builders.
Hello everyone, myself Panay, and I'm representing Team Bridge Builders. I work here as a data champion at Deep Thought.
Hello everyone, myself Hasnikant. I work at Vishkarma as a software developer, and for today I'm the coach of Team Bridge Builders. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Dia and I work as an organizational psychologist at Deep Thought. Today I'm going to moderate this SD.
Hi, everyone. I'm Arthwa. I'm a growth hacker at Deep Thought, and I'll be your co-moderator today.
So, which team would like to pitch first today?
Okay, we'll go first.
Okay, Soumitra. So, before you start your pitch, can you please explain why your team name is Team Innovation?
Yes, Innovation is a blend of innovation and a nation, highlighting a goal to drive the nationality and its progress through creativity. I'll share the screen. Just a second. So is it visible?
Yes,
So let's start. Uh, India's strength lies in its diversity, but including every level of this diversity for the progress is important. With a vision to create an education system that has the capability to bridge all the gaps, foster decision making in the students and the youth, and drive them through innovation. Identifying the challenge. The challenge here is that the current education system lacks the emphasis on the importance of teaching student decision making and increasing their critical thinking abilities. The reason being limited access to the innovative tools and the disconnection between the importance and the intent of this particular thing.
Okay, so our proposed action is we are trying to make the innovation and decision making hubs that provide hands-on learning opportunities, and these hubs will conduct workshop to teach decision making, set up innovation lab for prototyping, and foster partnership with industries to give the real life experiences of the to the young people. And the framework for our implementation is basically to establish the community innovation decision-making hubs. We are proposing a four framework, conducting decision-making workshop to teach practical problem solving, setting up innovation labs where student can prototype solution, and creating partnership with industries and academia for mentorship and resources. And then we are going to launch pilot programs in rural and urban areas to redefine the model.
Yeah, the implementation of these hubs will empower students with equipping them to tackle local and global challenges. Initially, we foster the spirit that reduce the educational disparities, so we can create a generation of leaders who can pursue to society and solve society issues and ultimately approach the global India and promote through a collaborative problem solver leads to be a unity. When we talk about the conclusion, by concluding these, empowering India youth through inclusive education and innovation, we unlock a brighter future.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, Team Innovation. Over to Team Bridge Builders for their questions.
So I will ask question. So are you guys addressing the gap in education system?
Yes.
So is it specifically towards any certain set of communities, or it's like open for everyone?
It is for everyone who wants to learn and evolve.
Okay. What is the thought process behind this? Because already we have so many education schemes and system.
The thought, okay, the thought process behind this is what we feel like is we have education systems, we are having new education policy as well, but the problem is the education that we are getting is somehow not revised. Like it is not up to date to the generation of the today. And as well as there are many children who are unable to take up these kind of education. And most importantly, the schools are not teaching us, like basically the education system is not teaching us how to solve real world problems and how to increase their critical and decision making skills. So that is what we are addressing.
Okay, then how will you guys help them to learn how to solve the real world problems?
So as we mentioned in our pitch, we would like to we would have interactions with industries. We would have partnerships with them, and who can take up our students who are enrolled with us in our hubs, and they can have their real life experiences there. The industries will provide them the experiences.
So is there certain age group you are targeting?
No, the age group is not the problem. Anybody like who is interested in learning, anybody who wants to grow and who wants to improve their decision making and critical thinking abilities can come to these hubs.
Then why would industries will be willing to do the partnership with you?
Because we will try to, because as we all know, if a person is taking the initiative to learn something new, that is why they are here with us in the hub, right? So if the person is already interested in learning and growing as a person to improve their decision making, I believe they might have that ambition, and the industries would like to give the chance to them.
Also, can I
Yeah.
add something?
Yeah.
Uh, so since enrolling in this scheme shows that the learner here is a continuous learner and is evolving with the time and coping up with the technology. And it also shows, since it shows this, any industry would want people who are competent enough. So yes, they will collaborate with us.
Uh, How will you ensure that the people you are providing are the competent enough to the industries?
As we mentioned, our last step is the process in which we are trying to partnership with the industries. We already have two steps above that. The first thing is we are creating workshop to increase their decision making. The second thing is creating the labs for students where they can apply these techniques. And after this, the third step comes where they are given to the industries or experts where they can get the hands-on life, real life experiences. This is not the first step, it's the third step.
And is there a follow-up to that?
No.
Any other questions, Team Bridge Builders?
Yeah. So, as you mentioned, how will you implement these ideas in rural areas then?
So basically, our whole understanding about this is we want to create hubs that are accessible, that are practical, and that are impactful. Like we would try to understand the surroundings where we are going to create these hubs, and according to that we are going to make our hubs. Like if the we are not going to create a hub in the center of a city, right, where we already know the people have the opportunity. We are trying to focus on the people who are willing to learn, and hence we will focus on these communities and we'll try to work around that.
Simran, do you have a follow-up question?
No.
I have a question.
Yes. Is that a
Since
follow-up towards
no, no,
Simran's?
no.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So, since you said that you will be installing some hubs in different areas, correct? So, how will you evaluate which hub is performing best? Is there any specific metric?
It's not metric based. It's about giving opportunities and knowledge to students and everyone who wants to learn. So if we start counting how many people have learned, it's on them. It's personal. It's their personal drive to learn.
Correct.
So we cannot
Follow
discount it.
following up to that. Uh, like every hub will have different performance, correct? Because there might be something difference in the teaching skills and everything. Then industries which you are partnering up will prefer some of the hubs over other hubs. It will become another college and education system.
Uh, it would be more of a local partnershiping. So let's assume we have a hub in a rural area of Jharkhand. So the innovation the students might come up with will be based on their problems that they face on daily basis. So that solution would revolve around their, environmental surrounding or maybe some other skill or maybe some other issues. So
So,
the SMBs or maybe some other businesses who are in Jharkhand, they can have them similar to other states like Bangalore, Hyderabad, or other parts, Sikkim, etc.
so are we saying that the uh, rural learners will not get the practical experiences of the urban and metro cities, like some digital things and other?
If their problems are similar to urban areas, then why not?
But are we targeting a problem or we are targeting a growth?
Sorry.
Are we targeting specific problem of that community or are we targeting to a collective and collaborative growth?
We are targeting problem solving mindset.
Acha.
Yeah, I have a question. Like, what approach are you using to get people into your hub? What you are doing for that? How you are ensuring that people are coming to your hub for growth or learning?
Okay, I'll go. uh, for rural areas, we can have awareness campaign to show them, okay, this is what we are learning, and this is what you are learning, and this is what the other states of the world or the world is learning, and what the world is using with this knowledge. So once the
So sorry
differences,
to stop you, Sumitra, but I think that even the question is a little bit around how would they brand it. But the Socratic dialogue that we're trying to have is idea of India. So if we can have more questions around what is the vision that they're trying to implement and how are they implementing it, would be great. So if you have a question around that, you can go ahead.
No questions for now.
I will ask one question. Since this see, as these hubs will be situated or like all over the India, correct? So there will be very diverse population who will come to learn about the problem solving and whatever you are providing. How will you address that?
uh sorry, could you frame the question again? I mean,
Sure. See, India is a very diverse country, correct? Every like in every region there is different language, different culture. So installing hubs to like each of those states or region, how will you address that issue?
I think we are not the only person that will be like moderating all the hubs. If we are having a hub that is situated in, say, Delhi, there will be a person who is a native of that state, who can understand their problem, who can help them in their problem solving, with whom the person of that area, like the people of that area, can relate to. So that is our idea.
Any more questions, Team Bridge Builders?
One more question.
Yes, Anand.
These hubs will require some educators, correct? Educators or trainers. Even though they are expert in their local community, how are you like thinking of giving them the training or orient them about what you want to teach or how you want to train the learners?
Okay, we're not trying to train the learners, so we do not need to train the people to train somebody else. What we are trying to focus on here is we just want to increase the critical thinking and the decision making and innovation. So our focus is on that. So for that, we will create uh, different varieties of workshops and labs which can be helpful to create their decision making and to increase their decision making and innovation. And I don't think we are following a system or a pattern, so we won't need to like the activities will be based on the problems that they are facing, right? So it's not like we have a one education system and we are going to run it through all over India.
Okay, Anne, does that answer your question?
Yes.
So with the interest of time, I think we can close this session over here. Over to the other team to pitch. And before pitching, please let us know why your team is named as Team Bridge Builders.
Okay. So we named our team as a bridge builders because our idea is about being a bridge or connecting the rural communities to the urban opportunities and businesses. That's why we are acting as a bridge, and that's the reason we kept our name as Team Bridge Builders. I will share the. Is it visible?
Yes.
Hi guys, we are Team Bridge Builders. Let's start with the overview of the scenario. You know, India is a country of many cultures, languages, and various traditions. Correct. But even despite our differences, what unites us is the belief that we are living peacefully together. So our team's vision is to build an India where everyone feels included. People from villages, cities, different and various tribal areas, all genders and communities. Uh, our team aims for progress that respects our traditions and bring the new opportunities for all and everyone in the community.
So yeah, I'm talking about the implementation. So we aim to promote jobs for rural artisans by supporting their traditional crafts and connecting them to international markets. At the same time, we will empower rural communities through tech education, helping them develop skills like using digital tools and e-commerce to create local solution with global relevance. We will also going to conduct workshops, training campaigns, as well as educating them about entrepreneurship, ensuring that everyone benefits equally by strengthening local economics and fostering equal growth opportunities.
So the impact we can have here is the empowerment of rural communities through job creation and sustainable income, reduction in urban-rural divide, uh, fostering balanced regional growth, and enhancing the global recognition of India's cultural heritage and innovative potential, and creation of the collaborative society where everyone has a role in shaping the nation's progress and development. And next slide, Anand. So the conclusion is we want to achieve our vision of bridging the gap between rural and urban businesses. We need collaborative approach. This involves integrating education, economic growth, and technology. And by working together and using these strategies, we can empower rural communities with, connecting with urban markets and build a more prosperous India. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Bridge Builders, for your pitch. Over to Team Innovation to ask questions.
You mentioned about creating a creation of collaborative society. How are we creating that?
What is definition of collaborative society? See, according to our perspective, there might be many definitions, but according to our perspective, is everyone is working together towards a same goal. Correct. Currently, the scenario is that some part of India is growing the sector, various sectors. We want all the parts of India, all the communities of India to grow together for a collaborative goal of uh, India's growth.
I have a follow-up. uh, since you said the end goal is same for everyone, but how would you make sure that they see that it's everyone before myself? So how would you make them see this?
Definitely. Uh, Even a local person or a local man who is living in urban areas doing his job, he is not thinking about the everyone perspective, correct? But he is still indirectly, contributing in the India's growth. So even if the person is thinking about himself, growing economically or financially, we can ensure that uh, ensure the India's growth.
Mm. How how are we implementing the culture and economic integration? It was in second slide, I think.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
My question is, how are we creating the culture and economic integration?
creating culture and economic integration. So, see, since it's a diverse nation, every culture are different. That's why this question came up. Uh, there are various industries and opportunities which are which will which are more beneficial for some of the communities. Correct, culturally. Like I'm not sure about the names, but there are certain regions in India which are more prominent in making the clothes. For example, some artisan are like very fancy or crafting some good quality clothes. Okay. Now, what industries might not know about that region or really or places. So even if they know, they might exploit that region. Correct. So acting as a bridge, we can educate those people and make the industries come for them and don't let that people exploited. It's like win-win situation for both the people. Okay. And yeah.
How are
Shanvi,
we
does that answer your question? Yeah, you have a follow-up comment.
uh, how are we planning to educate them on this basis? Like we already know what part of India creates what, and we already have the industries and everything. Still, there is a difference in the cultural. Like still, there are people who are not getting the benefit of it, even if they are selling to the um, factory or whatever that is located there. So how are we supposed to educate them? Are we educating them from scratch?
No, see, we are not educating them about their own arts and skill set. We're
Yeah.
educating them about the market. Okay, see, we are just telling them that what is your worth in the industry. So it's like even though we are connecting the industries to the rural communities or these special communities, we are more focused toward empowering of rural and special communities. So it will be like more we are giving more weightage to these rural communities.
So
Yeah,
again, I have a simple follow-up question. So, how or maybe what can be done to draw their attention and make them do make them participate in this process?
Money.
So, Somit, I think that's again a little tangential. I think we can focus more on overall implementation.
That's what I wanted to ask, but okay.
You can rephrase your question. That helps.
Okay,
Just asking how are we ensuring unity while celebrating these differences?
Again, I will say the same. See, unity can be termed as unity among the communities, or unity among the groups, or unity among the nation. Correct. So, saying this, we are terming unity as among the community and among the nation. Okay. So everyone is working toward one goal that they are getting some monetary benefits, and that's how we are collecting like getting that unity wala part.
So what is that one goal that you are referring to?
Sorry.
What is the one goal that you are referring to? You are saying now that they are working for the one goal.
Monetary benefits, financial benefits.
That is the only thing that can bring the unity.
There might be other factors, but we are currently thinking about only one perspective of growth, which is actually like very global, and everyone can resonate with it.
Are there any more questions?
Mm, I guess that's it.
All right, then I think we can close off this round. Before we end our live, we can take up three reflections from you guys.
Who's going first?
I'll go.
Sure, Somit.
One common, the very first point in both the presentations was that India's strength is diversity, but it still lacks the inclusion and unity in all the diversities, and this difference is quite evident. And we all came up with some benefits providing, and few, and maybe using money or maybe development or education using as the binding agent to create a bond between them, and having another dimension to it. And also this was actually a very open discussion. And yeah, I was always in, like, I was still in thoughts ki, okay, what can be done to have, just if I just remove money from this, so what can be done to bind them, how can we unify them? So this still lies as a question in my mind, and I'd like to ask this to everyone watching this. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Soumitra. Who would like to go next?
So basically, what I got from this session was we were given a QFD and we had to create a bitch on that. And as we can see, our both teams were focusing on one topic, but yet we had a very different approach to that. We were focusing on how we can use education as a tool to make the innovation innovative and make the nation as one, while the other team was focused on how monetary benefits can help the nation to like unite in everything. So basically, I think what stood out to me is that what we were talking about is what can be seen, that is very visible to us by this discussion. Like we are working for the same goal, like we are answering the same question, yet we are having a very different approach. We are divided, but yet we are united at the upper goal that we have to bring up the society.
Thank you, Janavi. Who would like to go next? We can have one.
Yeah, I would like to go next. So, as both team addressed different problems that we are having and different approaches, different solution we discussed. But our end goal is to make India developed country, right? So we are addressing, different problems and, discussing solutions. So that is, I think, the step toward making the India a developed country. Yeah.
Thank you, Surya, for your reflection.
Oh, yeah, are we waiting for another reflection?
No, I think, yeah, we had 3 reflections.
Okay, with this, we'll close today's Socratic dialogue and we'll be back next week with yet another interesting topic. Thank you, everyone.